What's up, everybody? What's going on, everyone? This is eMac24101 on YouTube.com with your WWE Raw July 20th, 2015 review and results. Full show. We're breaking it all down. We're going all through it. Okay? And I want to start off in this episode, this edition, by saying that Raw was awesome. It was epic. It was off the charts. Could have been in the Raw of the year. One of the good Raws this year. One of the best Raws this year. It was. It's worth a watch for sure. You have to watch it to believe it. Go watch it. If you watch segments at least, we're gonna get into it. Good Raw. I liked it. It was as good as a pay-per-view. As good as Battleground. So we would open up. So last night's Raw would open up with the bell tolls. You go right to the ring, and Undertaker makes his entrance to the big pop. His Raw return. See, this is his first Raw of the year, and his first Raw over like 15 months since to 2014, and his build up to Brock Lesnar's WrestleMania 30 match. So yeah, it was good to see him. So he actually had a promo. He was on the mic talking. He would just basically say he's relentless, remorseless, cold-blooded, vengeful, grim reaper. He said, streets are meant to be broken, He said that's painful truth. But Brock Lesnar had to continuously remind everyone, about one of his greatest accomplishments. Taker says enough is enough, and last night was his true resurrection. Taker would also say that Lesnar can't kill, won't die. Taker would say, unleash forces will now point their courage to new destinies. Taker would also say he will challenge Lesnar's mortality and will conquer what has yet to be conquered. He says in the end that, like all living things, man or beast, Lesnar will rest in peace. The belts were told again, and he'd exit the ring. Awesome segment. I gotta give this segment 5 stars. 5 out of 5. Just because it was The Undertaker's return. His first appearance, a rare appearance on Raw. He's returned on Raw in, over a year. We don't see him often. His first Raw of the year, I gotta give him. His promo, he looked like he meant it. It was good how he delivered it. And it was really good to see The Undertaker's back. It looked like he meant it, and it looked like it was just awesome. Kicked off Raw. Wow. Then we go to a backstage segment with Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. Triple H basically said this is the greatest thing ever. And then there's talking about the SummerSlam main event. Just dropping around their lap. And it's Lesnar versus Taker 2 in the rematch from WrestleMania 30 in 2014. Stephanie would also say we have to get the promotional ball rolling, and Triple H is going to call Paul Heyman so they don't show up tonight and ruin everything. Triple H would also say Heyman and Lesnar will get what they want at SummerSlam, so there's no use in coming tonight. Our first match was Divas action, a Divas match. Charlotte versus Brie Bella. So, Tamina Snuka, Naomi, and NXT Women's Champion Sasha Banks were at ringside for commentary, and then we get Charlotte, Paige, and Becky Lynch out first, followed by Team Bella with Alicia Fox, Brie Bella, and the Divas Champion, Nikki Bella. Now, if you saw Battleground 2 nights ago, live on the WWE Network, 3-hour live show, pay-per-view, it was good. There was a triple threat match. Sasha Banks included Brie Bella and Charlotte. Charlotte made Brie Bella tap out at Battleground to the figure 8 leg lock. So that's why they're having a match, because Brie Bella wants revenge. Charlotte wants to try to make her tap out or defeat her again. Charlotte would actually pick up the victory again, and would make her tap out for the figure 8 once again for the second straight night in a row. So Charlotte would win. She has 2 victories now on the main roster. 2-0. It's looking like she's going to the Divas Championship picture. It's looking like she's going to be getting pushed because she's working for his daughter, Charlotte Flair, So yeah, good match. I gotta give it 3.5 out of 5 stars. It was pretty good. I thought it was. I liked it. I enjoyed it. So then after the match, you get Paige and Becky coming to celebrate with Charlotte, and Brie would just be pulled out of the ring to safety. Okay. Another backstage segment with Triple H talking to Paul Heyman on the phone. It sounds like Lesnar and Heyman want to come to Raw, but Triple H would tell Heyman to grow a set and tell Lesnar they can't come. And then The Miz would whine about what Big Show did to him at Battleground after he hung up. Triple H called someone else, tell them to come to his office. He disses Miz and put him in a match against Big Show tonight. Miz would walk off whining. So yeah. Next match was a tag team match. The WWE Tag Team Champions, the Primetime Players, Darren Young and Titus O'Neil, versus Los Matadores, Fernando and Diego. Non-title match, by the way. It was nothing special. It was kind of a filler match, just to waste time. I think they need to bring legitimacy and more importance, more prestige to the tag team division and the championships. PTP at least are having a solid run. Well, so far. Basically, the Los Matadores would actually win this match after the New Day would actually come out. Big E, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Rhodes to come out, and they would say they're here to congratulate, not hate. One of the Matadors would take advantage of Titus O'Neil being distracted and roll him up for the win. So yeah, then they, after the win, the New Day would knock Primetime Players from the ramp as their music plays. I don't know. I'm not gonna really rate it. It wasn't anything special. PTP should have won, but now it's looking like we're gonna be doing a rematch again for Money in the Bank and Battleground 3 between the New Day and Primetime Players for the tag team championship on the line. Just like the Divas match I was talking about, it's looking like Charlotte will challenge Nikki Bella for the championship at SummerSlam, or we'll have all three of the teams face off in a triple threat tag team match. And then we got the Miz versus Big Show. Big Show would win after he'd go for an big elbow drop from the, for the squash and win from the second rope as well, and come crashing down. So Big Show wins. Nothing special. Another waste of time. I mean, it was pretty boring, pointless. Can't really rate it. And he'd go on the mic and he'd tell Rex to get out of the way. He would ask Miz what he said about last time about Big Show being missed since Attitude Era. Show was kicking Miz while talking. He says the only thing missing is Ryback with this Intercontinental Championship. He says he's going to feed Ryback against Hurst and take the title, his fist and take the title. He says Show he will be on Tough Enough tomorrow and night and challenges Ryback to come face him there. Show says he's going to see if the competitors are tough enough for his knockout punch. And they stomp on Miz again before leaving the ring. So, I think at SummerSlam we're going to have the Triple Threat Intercontinental Championship match. Ryback will probably be back in time from injury. That's why the match should happen at Battleground. Big Show, Miz, but you're squashing Miz. He's not looking like a legitimate contender now. A threat. You're making him get squashed in a match against Big Show. He should be winning matches against other people. Just saying. So far, it's a pretty decent Raw. Out of this 10 stars, I gotta give it 4 out of 10. That's so far. But the storylines, you see the angles, the feuds, the rivalries, the matches are starting to... You see what they're developing. They're building. That's the thing. I gotta push it up probably to 6 out of 10. Not 5 out of 10. So far, though, we got a lot more action to come. Backstage again with Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. They'd asked Paul Heyman because he'd be backstage. What is he doing here? Heyman would say Lesnar isn't here tonight, but he does accept the SummerSlam main event match against The Undertaker. Heyman says he's here to deliver Lesnar's retort, and then he's out of here. Triple H says that's okay, and Heyman will walk off. And they talk about how they don't trust Heyman and need more security and half the locker room. And then they come back, Stephanie McMahon and Triple H would have the roster gathered backstage. They are ordering them to stand in between the Beast and the Dead Man later tonight. Paul Heyman is out in the ring. He says Brock Lesnar should be the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and he's not because of nothing Seth Rollins did, but because of the resurrection of the Undertaker. He's talking about the Undertaker, right? Talking about bragging about the end of the streak. He says he wants to make it personal. He yells at Taker about how Lesnar conquered Taker's streak at WrestleMania. Heyman would say Taker sold his soul to the devil just to extract revenge on Lesnar. Heyman would say that Lesnar can sell his soul to the devil, but his ass belongs to Brock Lesnar. And the balls was told, and last we go, they come back on, and Taker is in the ring. Now, Paul Heyman, before we continue, Paul Heyman is he's so good on the mic. He's just so good. I know, I can't even get my words straight. I'm squeezing. That he makes you want to listen. He never messes up. He just is perfect. I mean, his talking, his mic skills. I mean, I haven't seen a guy, this guy, one of the greatest managers in history, he could be the best promo worker of all time. Because he draws you and he sells you the match. I mean, words don't even express. He's just awesome. Now, I want to get back to, really quick, I know we're getting to it, I didn't mention this. The Divas, at least they're giving Divas a chance, they're giving them more time in the ring, and they're giving new Divas a chance as well, so that's good. And then, Big Show using the Attitude Era, right? He used to do that and stuff, remember with him and Brock, that was all set up. But yeah, doing it every once in a while now. But then, Pauline would just plead. Pauline would plead, Taker, please, you know, I'm an advocate, right? Right, you know, I have no self-harm, I'm good. Right, I'm okay. And then, what would happen next is this. This music would hit. Brock Lesnar. He would come out. He would rush right to the ring and they would brawl. As you can still hear the music playing. Okay, I just did that for no reason, I don't know. You know, Lesnar would come to the entry with right hands. But Taker would turn around with right hands of his own. You know, I have good memory, I'm telling you, I swear. So security would come out, trying to break it up, and Lesnar would just keep on being on top of a bunch. They would just continue to brawl. They would start dropping guys before we got to brawling. Then Triple H just, you know, send the roster out down. You get all these guys, pretty much everyone's out. Now, the roster has Taker and Lesnar separated, but Lesnar would get free and run around the ring. I like that. Attacking from the side, Taker is held back in the corners. As Lesnar is held back and moved towards the ramp. You know, Triple H will yell at them to get Lesnar out of here. He breaks free, rushes the ring, and leads back onto the pile of superstars that are holding Taker. They're brawling, are separated again. Triple H would yell at Lesnar. This time, Taker breaks free and they brawl at ringside. Now, Lesnar yells that he's going to kill Taker, and Taker says he's going to have to kill him. Now, one group of superstars get Lesnar in the back, as another holds Taker off the ringside. So, then we would go to a commercial, come back, and Lesnar is backstage surrounded by a group of superstars still. They run over and attack him. They're separated again by the two groups of superstars. Lesnar would run, flip over a table, and leap onto Undertaker again. Triple H is there to try and calm things down, but Taker continues to brawl. Lesnar is still screaming about killing Taker. We got some police officers involved now. They cut back. Lesnar enters the wall and he raises his hands, telling them to not touch him. Lesnar would take his shirt off and let them put the nylon restraints on him. They escorted Lesnar away and he tells them again not to touch him. This was a 5 out of 6 segment of the night. Could have been the moment of the year. Because we've seen brawls in the past. This brings me back to shades of John Cena and Brock Lesnar in 2012. Building to their Extreme Rules match. I mean, this could have been one of the best brawls. It was chaotic, it was epic, it was intense, it was awesome. To see this, I mean, they are really building. This is they're hitting a home run right now, so far. The thing is, Brock Lesnar won't be on Raw next week. He'll be on Raw August 3rd, so in 2 weeks. Once again, Paulina's going to have to do the work for them to build. Probably. Undertaker, I don't think he'll be on Raw. I don't know if he'll be on Raw next week. I do not know about that. I don't think he will be. But I think they're going to go face-to-face to Raw before SummerSlam. They're going to do a contract signing. I hope they do. I mean, they got to... See, they're drawing fans in. The viewership is going up now, I believe. The ratings just boosted. People like to see Attitude Era stars, legends. I mean, future Hall of Famers come back. I mean, this is going to be one of the best. Everyone's talking about this. See, that's the thing. This is just so awesome. I don't know who's going to win this. This is going to, I mean, I was thinking a triple threat for Lesnar, Undertaker, Rollins for the championship, but it doesn't matter. The championship could have been a line between Lesnar and Taker. It doesn't need now, not anymore. This has gotten way intense. This has gotten personal. This has gotten they want to fucking fight. I mean, one of the biggest brawls in the last few years, several years. God, it was good. I mean, I was going crazy. I was like, what the fuck? Oh shit. I mean, you like to see my reaction. I was actually talking to, you guys should know him, on Facebook, D. Chase Allen. Thank you very much. That's not an insult. No, I just say that. I don't know why I said that. But D. Chase Allen, he has a YouTube channel of his own. He did a Raw review. See, I go all out in my Raw reviews. I go in depth. I go, you know, I talk about it a lot. I'm just saying, D. Chase Allen, I was talking to him on Facebook. We were texting each other, talking pretty much the whole Raw, reacting. He has his own YouTube channel. Go subscribe to him, check him out, watch his videos, like his videos, share them, spread the word, and comment with them. Subscribe. Also subscribe to me and like my videos. You know, check me out. Share them, tell everybody, you know, spread the word. You know, with my channel. But going, you know, we were talking the whole time pretty much about Raw. Triple H will say they're backstage or something again. He says he's not going to press charges. We're going to continue the review. He's just going to let them cool down. Seth Rollins will come out. Says he has a lot on his mind and asks if they care if he goes to address the WWE Universe. They tell him to go on and he walks off. So, why would we backstage with Harper, Luke Harper? He says he's more than just flesh and blood. He's the enigma, he's the revolution. Why says we chose Roman Reigns and annoyed him, so now we're going to burn for it. Harper would say this is just the beginning, Roman, and it will never stop. Harper would say brick by brick, piece by piece, until there's nothing left. They're going to continue to fix the mistake, anyone but you, Roman. So Luke Harper versus Roman Reigns, this match is up next now. You think Roman Reigns is on his own, but a friend, his best friend, Dean Ambrose, former Shield member, would come out to support his back now. We thought Sting was going to come out, right? Make his return in a few months, right? Builds a match with Bray Wyatt or a multi-tag team match. No, he did he no-showed. I got an update on that actually. Stay tuned, stay live. So what happened is the winner by DQ would be Roman Reigns after Wyatt would pull him to the floor for the disqualification. After the bell, Ambrose would run over and get involved. They all brawl at ringside. Ambrose would throw Harper into the barrier and load on him. Wyatt nails Ambrose from behind, and Harper would throw him over into the timekeeper's area. Wyatt would beat on Reigns, roll him into the ring. Harper would apply a crossface as Wyatt stomps on him. Ambrose would run in for the save and take out Harper. He turns around to Wyatt, grabbing him for his sister Abigail, but Reigns would stop it with a Superman punch, sending Wyatt out of the ring. Reigns and Ambrose would send tall in the ring, and the Wyatts would be returned through the crowd. Pretty good match. I gotta give this match 4 out of 5 stars. It was a pretty good match. I like the story. Seth Rollins comes out, talks about everyone underestimating him going to the battleground and bought into Paul Heyman's bullcrap propaganda. You know, he asked Fred how it feels to be wrong about him again. He'd say that Lesnar is the most vicious superstar in WWE history, naming some of Lesnar's wins. But says he doesn't give a damn about Lesnar. Says he's the most underappreciated champion in WWE history. He was face-to-face with the Beast last night, 2 nights ago. He took everything in, and he's still here, but the people just disrespect him like they always have. He says, you know, no one's ever going to understand what he has to go through to keep the title. He says he's faced every challenge put in front of him since WrestleMania. Then he called Lillian Garcia for some reason to the ring. Says announced him as the winner by DQ due to unsigned interference, but still WWE World Champion Seth Rollins. This is interesting because WWE's website actually noted that the match ended in a no contest, and he raised the title. And then John Cena, the United States Champion, would come out. But this was actually interesting because I was like, why is John out here? I mean, what's the purpose? Why it doesn't make sense? I mean, Rollins does need to challenge for SummerSlam. So yeah. Okay. Alright. Okay, so he says that Cena would remind him that they became champions on the same night. Then calls him a poor excuse for a champion. He would say that actions speak louder than words, and Rollins' daily actions make people lose faith in the WWE Championship and gain respect for the United States Championship. Cena, okay. He says, Rollins says that people have to earn a shot at his title. Cena just gives them away. Rollins will say, fans hate his guts and say that he can have his little open challenge, but he's going to continue being the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. He'd leave and he'd drop the mic. Cena would tell him to run away like he always does. He'd have words for Rollins, causing him to stop the apron and come back in. He says a man makes a title, not the other way around. Cena as a man, Rollins is a joke. Says as a man. Cena drops the mic and proposes they fight now, right now. Rollins looks ready to go. Also, they argue in the middle of the ring. Rollins would back off and roll out of the ring with his title, as and he said, "The champ is here." John Cena would, and that's it. He go to the ramp, Rollins. Pretty good segment, I gotta say. It's looking like they're gonna have the champion versus champion match at SummerSlam. Maybe the World Championship will be on the line. Maybe it's a unification match. I suggested that. United States Championship on the line. Is John Cena gonna win? Who's gonna win? I don't know. Maybe it'll just be a non-title. Have we ever seen this before at a SummerSlam? Nope. It was pretty good. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. It was okay. I mean, it was interesting. I don't know. The promo itself was pretty good. I got 4 out of 5 stars, maybe 3.5. It was okay. John Cena going back to the main event scene. As he's still in the mid-card, though. That's the thing. Why didn't he just drop the United States Championship and then he can face him for the belt? Then we get another Divas match. Paige and Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks and Naomi. Another second Divas match of the night. Pretty good one. Another good one. 4 out of 5 stars. Maybe even could maybe boost it up to. I mean, pretty interesting. Pretty good. I mean, you have 2 NXT Divas in this match. And a former. Actually, we had all former NXT Divas in this match. I just noticed. Don't forget, Naomi and Paige came from NXT. If you didn't remember. Sasha Banks and Naomi won after Sasha would deliver the backstabber and the bank payment to make Paige tap up by submission. Pretty good match. And then we see Lana backstage, with an update on Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler, she says he's stalking out again and dies for her to assert him there is no permanent damage. Summer would appear and she's changed her look to try and appear like Lana. She looks perfect. I mean, she looks exactly like Lana. Anal. I mean, but Summer would ask Lana, or Lana, if you don't. Let me tell you, I hope I don't have any kids watching. Hopefully. Anal. A-N-A-L. It's spelled backwards. Lana. Lana is spelled backwards. Anal. Anal. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, Summer would ask how she likes it. Summer says she feels smarter and dangerous. Rusev would walk up and says she looks beautiful. They'd actually kiss, and Rusev would tell Lana she doesn't look good. He says she looks tired and walks off. She delivers a nasty slap Summer would to Lana's face. And the thing about this was, Lana and Rusev are actually married, I think, in real life. They're a couple. They're a unit. It's looking like we're gonna have a mixed tag team match, or maybe 2 separate matches. It's looking like either Dolph Ziggler and Lana versus Summer and Rusev, or Rusev and Ziggler, or just singles and then Lana and Ray or Summer. Then our main event: Cesaro, Randy Orton, and John Cena versus Rusev, Sheamus, and Kevin Owens. 3-on-3. So what would happen? It's a pretty good match. 3.5. I mean, 4 out of 5 stars. Pretty good. All I'm gonna say is that Summer would be with Rusev, obviously. Okay, so I'm gonna break this down to the match. So Kevin Owens, I believe that Sheamus left first, if I recall. Sheamus left first. I don't know what he did. Did he take out Kevin Owens? I know he left. And then I know maybe someone got shoved. I'm not sure. And then I think Kevin Owens did something to Rusev, or he just left. No, come on, go in. It was 3-on-2. Now it's 3-on-1 handicap match. It's a 3-on-1 handicap match now. So what happened? Cesaro. So they all left. Rusev looks like he has a galling effort because Lana would actually come out and actually Summer Rae and Lana would have a cat fight outside of the ring, and she'd walk up. I think she took out Summer Rae or something, or she slapped her or something. And I think she walked up. She did something else. She appeared. And then what happened? Johnson would nail an attitude adjustment. Cesaro would hit a Cesaro swing on Rusev, but actually hold it, catapulting Rusev over him into a big RKO from Orton. Orton would cover him for the win. So, you know, that'd basically be it. We just see, you know, Cesaro, Cena, and Orton celebrate. We see Summer Rae recovering at ringside as babyface with Tinder celebration. And Raw will go off here. 7/2015 edition. Gotta give this Raw a full show rating of 9 out of 10 stars. Awesome. That was like an A minus. It was awesome. You have to check it out. I hope you guys like my review and results show here. WWE Raw for this episode. Oh shit, this shit's getting long as hell, but it's good. I hope you liked it. You know, it was a good Raw. Hopefully you like it. I mean, if you didn't like it, everyone sees. I'm actually going to say something here. I actually want to say something here before I go off the air. People said that nothing was good on this round. They were falling asleep. It was shit. It was bad. It was another fucking edition. They usually do this though for pay-per-views. No, I'm saying WWE does. People say, wait. Usually WWE usually has crappy Raws. I don't really rate it that high, but you know, this was a post-Battleground Fallout. They usually had a pay-per-view. They're careless, but people want to still shit on the product. How are you not drawn in? I mean, what the fuck is wrong with people? I mean, I'm sorry, but are you even a true fan? I mean, are you kidding me? Are you gonna say this Raw was crap? And say that there's no, I mean, people said, they're saying don't care about the Divas. How are you not gonna care about the Divas? This is women's wrestling. They're on the main roster now. I liked a lot of the Raw. I liked Undertaker's promo to kick off. I liked Charlotte versus Reba. I liked the Divas tag team match. I liked the main event 6-man tag team match. I liked Brock Lesnar and obviously the Undertaker's Brawl segment, battle, you know, obviously. I liked Roman Reigns for Luke Harper. A lot of the stuff was good. I like Paul Heyman's promo before the Brawl. I like Seth Rollins and John Cena's a little bit of their encounter. I mean, Raw was pretty much perfect. Everything was pretty good. It was all interesting the whole night. How are you not glued? How are you not tuned in? I don't get it. If you like Raw, then I don't know what you want. Because WWE gave you a very good Raw. That was worth a watch. Hell, it wasn't even worth it. It was hell worth it. It wasn't even a waste of anyone's time. I was pumped up. I was standing up like the whole Raw. I'm not afraid of a minute. I don't care. When do I ever say this with WWE? Some of you guys to see YouTube. Peace out. Thank you for watching, and make sure to like this video, share this video, leave a comment with your thoughts and opinions. What did you think of Raw? You know, what was your matches and promos? What did you like? What was your ratings, your full show rating, the match ratings, all that stuff? What did you think was happening? What did you think, guys? Subscribe for more, and I'll see all of you guys later. More videos coming up today, so stay tuned, stay locked, don't go anywhere. All I've got to say is one word now, and that is later.